the love and to sacrifice oneself for the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. How they reached to this level of ishq was by their extreme love for Prophet. قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. So it means the secret is not to go directly to Allah thinking you're going to get Allah's love. This is what Shaitan thought, right? He said, I don't accept anybody between me and Allah. Who's this Adam that you created and made Khalifa? Between me and you, nobody, Ya Rabbi. And he said, no, you're wrong, you arrogant, throw him out. And threw him out from paradise. So the aqeedah and the belief of Shaitan is to go directly to Allah. So anyone who talks with that aqeedah is from this understanding of Shaitan. He may be a good person, but incorrect aqeedah. To go directly to Allah. That was the aqeedah that made Shaitan fall. So maybe between me and Allah, who's this Adam and his children and Bani Adam? And he fell. And Allah clarified, قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ. Tell them, this is order to Prophet and what might and power Allah has in this kalam قُل. قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. Tell them, if they want my love, nobody has Allah's love. Everyone is in search of Allah's love. The only one in creation that was granted Allah's love is Sayyidina Muhammad. That's why Habibullah, Allah gave the title to Prophet, you are my beloved.
MashaAllah.
All this creation is trying to love me, approach me. If I'm happy with them, I raise them. All the Prophets were seeking Allah's love. Allah granted His love. He said, you are my Habib, you are my beloved, my beloved creation, khuluqul azim, you are of a magnificent character. Allah is so pleased because He knows the secret that He put in the reality of Prophet. So it's as if He's praising his secrets that He put upon that reality of Prophet. If you follow correctly, yuhibbukumullah. So Allah will grant us His divinely love. If we follow that life in which to follow Sayyidina Muhammad, to be muqaddam, to be on the path of the good character, the good example, the ashaqeen and the love and the rahmah and the mercy of Prophet. So then we know our footstep is correct. Prophet was a rahmah to all creation. Prophet ate with everyone. Prophet never judged anyone. Now here different madhab, they don't eat with each other. They don't pray with each other, they don't even communicate with each other. Prophet had who? Had anyone, belief or no belief, was sitting in the masjid with Prophet coming to visit Sayyidina Muhammad. How he did his da'wah and conquered the earth with his belief. By the immense mercy and grace, the beautiful characteristics of Sayyidina Muhammad. And by that Allah khuluqul azim. Even you pray for hypocrites, and I told you don't pray for them. How Allah was debating with Prophet, even you pray for them 70 times, I won't pray on them. How much mercy Prophet said, Ya Rabbi, it's just my job to be merciful. You punish, you don't want to punish, you don't punish, that's up to you. But I have to give an example for those who are coming in my nation, be merciful. If I find something wrong with someone, have 70 excuses to excuse them. Now here they don't even find one excuse to hang you. Forget about finding 70 excuses, they look for one thing to come after you with. It's this khuluqul azim and this characteristic of Prophet is so beatific, so merciful, so filled with grace. And Allah's divinely love, that's what Allah said, if you can follow that way, most definitely you're going to be granted Allah's love and divinely love. As a result, if Allah grants love to the servant, He described, now I'm Ghafoor Rahim. I will forgive everything that came behind you and everything that comes in front of you. I'm going to dress you with my light, dress you with my love, dress you to be ashaqeen. That's how they knew that don't go directly to the door of Allah, but go to the door of Sayyidina Muhammad. That's why all these are the Naat Sharif. Ashaqeen, they loved and they were so in love with Prophet. As a result of that love, they gained Allah's love. and they gain the good character. Because how you can go to Allah if you didn't learn the character that Allah wants by following Prophet? You have to follow an ambassador. So like when you go to see a king, the first person who comes out is not the king. It's the last person you'll see on a visit to see a king. The protocol office has to come. Even a prime minister, if he's of Abu Hatim, he has a status, the protocol officer comes. So just as a warning for you, don't stand like this, don't touch like this, don't put your hand out like this, don't sit down before he sits, don't eat before he. The whole protocol has to be established, what we call adab, what we call etiquette and manners. Now they say there's no more adab, nobody's teaching adab in Islam, and become like haywan, like a barn. But Islam was premier, was the leading force of manners and etiquette. Means these nations were in the dark, that's why they call it the dark era. We had never a dark era in Islam. Islam has always been illuminated, and Islam always illuminated everything it came near. We had no dark ages. They were in the dark. They were buying and selling women for the quality of their teeth. They bought and sold women. Islam came and gave their rights, gave all of their laws, gave all of their understanding. They took Islamic law, incorporated it into their life, and now those who thought they were Muslim, they're in the dark. They have all the bad characteristics. You want good characteristic of Islam, and the reality of Islam is here. Social services is what Prophet brought. To feed the women, feed the children, give them home, give them food, give them clothing. You find those social structures and social services here. You think they feed anybody in those countries back home? If you don't have a job, or the woman doesn't have a husband and they don't have food, they're on the street. There's no social services for them. It means they took all of the realities of Islam and brought it into their mamlikat. And that's what Prophet ﷺ described Islam. The sun would rise from the west. It would be the mashriq. But the realities of Prophet ﷺ, what he brought and truly brought, is no longer practiced in those regions. And they entered into Maghrib. They entered into a very dark time. And the mashriq and the rising of the sun is here in the west, where you're safe to practice your religion. That you're safe to follow the true way of Sayyidina Muhammad without somebody destroying and killing you. This is a big ni'mat that Allah gave. That when we see all these realities that Allah is bringing for us, and how much we have a responsibility to be this ambassador of love, the ambassador of the real character of Sayyidina Muhammad.